It's me. It's Tony, Mango and Tony. Welcome to the first episode of the Mango and Tony Show. We're here with the Titletown Review. What do you got, Tony?
Welcome to the first episode. We got big things planned. Just got a text this morning from, I'm not going to name him, but
No names.
but big things coming.
We got big things. We got Harvard. That's all I'm gonna say. We got
That's all
Harvard.
we're going to say. Look out for the Crimson this week. That's all I'm going to say. All right, let's start off with...
We're gonna go through the games. We're gonna go through college first, and then we're gonna do NFL. You go. Let's go game by game.
All right, let's start off number 23 Texas A&M versus number 1 ranked Alabama.
That's a 27-point line.
27-point line. Still taking Bama.
You're gonna take Bama. I'm taking A&M plus 27. I bet against Bama every week. I think Alabama's due for an L. Like they win every game. I think they're probably gonna lose.
Think they're gonna lose
pretty soon. They're one of these days. They're gonna lose.
I don't think the A&M defense can stop Alabama's offense. So
right,
Alabama by 27.
You know what? We're gonna watch the game. I'm taking 27 is a lot of points. Like that's a lot of points. All right, whatever.
Roll Tide, man.
I'm taking A&M.
All right, next game, number 7 Stanford versus number 19 Oregon, by 2. Stanford by 2.
Stanford by 2. Do you like Stanford that game?
I'm feeling an upset coming. Oregon plus 2.
Oregon's got a good quarterback, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take Oregon. They'll probably have like lime green uniforms.
Yep.
And they'll probably bury Stanford.
Mm-hmm.
Stanford's good though. Is that game at Stanford?
No.
It's in
Oregon.
It's in Oregon. Okay. Yeah. I'm taking Oregon plus
I'll
2.
take Oregon.
Oregon with the points.
Now we got
Wisco and Iowa.
Wisconsin by 3.5. That's Iowa.
What do you got? I don't like this
Taking
game.
Wisconsin.
Wisco just lost to BYU.
You think so? Well, they
just lost to BYU.
Well, here's the deal about losing a game. They're hungry. They need a win. Wisconsin by 3.5.
3.5, dude.
Yep.
And I'm taking Iowa. Iowa with the points. Iowa's gonna get in the I formation. They're gonna run the ball. They're gonna run the ball right down Wisconsin's throat. Wisconsin's not gonna know what to do.
See,
if they lost to they might be hungry after BYU though. You know what? I'm switching it. I'm taking Wisco.
Yeah.
Minus 3.5.
What I'm thinking is I don't think the Wisconsin defense is gonna let Iowa march down the field. I mean,
yeah,
they're a strong unit.
They're a strong unit. Get out of here.
All right. Georgia.
Yeah.
Next game, Georgia by 14.5 versus Missouri. Georgia by 14.5. That's what I'm taking.
I mean, lock.
Yeah.
Actually, that Missouri quarterback's really good though. What's his name? Drew Lock. That guy.
That's true.
He's a stud, but Georgia's gonna win the national championship. Georgia's my pick for the national championship. Yeah. They're really good. Jake Fromm. Love Jake Fromm. Read the blog.
Yep.
All right, TCU.
He's no
TCU,
Anthony Brown though.
Is it TCU Texas? Yeah,
Yep.
TCU Texas.
I'm taking Texas.
I'm taking
plus 3 in an
Texas
upset.
plus 3.
I think they're
it
gonna
must
win.
be. Is it in Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they just beat USC handily. TCU can't be that much better than USC. I'm taking Texas. Shane Buechele is the backup now for Sam Ehlinger. Sam Ehlinger is he slings it.
Mm-hmm.
He's classic Texas quarterback.
Texas isn't gonna lose this game.
No, I don't. Texas home dogs. Take the home
Mm-hmm.
dogs. Take the home dogs.
Now we got Clemson by 17 against Georgia Tech.
I mean,
I think Clemson's
I don't know.
gonna win this game by
I know
40.
nothing about Georgia Tech. Not a thing.
I know that they're not very good.
I mean, Clemson's nasty, but 17 points. I guess if they go to Georgia Tech, that's a tough game.
Yeah, it's gonna easily Clemson by 17 for me.
Yeah, okay. I think you got me. I'll take Clemson. And then Florida, Tennessee. Ooh.
Gators. The Gators are going to Tennessee, favored by 4.5.
Where is game day this week? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
You look that up. All right.
But yeah, I'm taking Florida.
Yeah, Florida minus 4.5.
Easy.
Against Tennessee. It's pretty straightforward.
You don't get more of a lock than that.
Yeah, that's pretty. So, FAU and UCF. Why is that? Oh, UCF's ranked.
16.
Oh God, UCF's gonna bury them. The line's 13.5. UCF probably is gonna score 100 points.
Yep, I'm taking UCF in this one.
I think you take the over in that one too. Unless the over's 70, then don't take it. But I think you hit the over in that one.
For everyone
Where's
listening,
game day?
take the over in UCF.
Where's game day?
I'm still working on it.
All right, that's you know what I don't care. Penn State, Illinois, Lovie Smith. He's the coach at Illinois. I don't know if you.
Really?
Yeah. Lovie
By
Smith.
28.5, huh?
Penn State. Penn State. That's a team that they don't cover in a game like
Remember
that.
Penn State versus Appalachian State?
It's
Appalachian State.
Remember the dude who was saying it wrong? The announcer was like I don't remember what he said. He was like Appalachian.
I can't say it right.
Appalachian.
Hard Illinois plus 28.5.
I'm leaning Illinois plus 28.5. I think Penn State they're gonna win. So if you want to take a money line, but you take the points in a game like that.
Game day's up in Oregon this week.
Ooh, for the Stanford game.
Yep.
All right. I'm surprised it's not at Bama. Bama A&M. That's a rivalry game.
Mm-hmm.
Like that good SEC match. All right. Well.
Yep.
That's why
I
I'm
think
not
the
on
general
game day.
consensus is Illinois plus 20.
Illinois with the points. That's a good pick.
Now we got number 9 Notre Dame
Ooh,
by 7.5
Sam
against
Hartman.
Wake Forest.
Sam Hartman. I'm taking Wake. I'm
Really?
taking Wake.
Didn't the Boston College Eagles just beat
Quit it.
Wake by 7?
Quit it with your Boston College Eagles.
Well, didn't they just beat Wake by 7?
Okay. I think
Well-
if BC played Notre Dame, they might win.
Well, here's the deal. They're better than Notre Dame, so I'm taking Wake Forest plus.
You're
plus
taking
7.5.
Wake. Good.
Don't think
because-
Don't think Notre Dame's gonna
Dude,
score.
that kid, that Sam Hartman kid, is really good.
Yeah,
Like
well,
really good.
It's just that I don't think Notre Dame's gonna beat a team more than the Eagles beat them. Wake Forest.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Michigan by 18.5 against Nebraska at home. I think Michigan's gonna score 200 in this game.
Michigan's offense cannot. Shea Patterson is like the worst, but I don't think Nebraska. I think Nebraska's not going to score, and they're going to win like 25-0.
Yeah.
Shea Patterson sucks though. He was good at Ole Miss too, and then I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. I would not transfer.
Michigan's
going to
score a lot of points. I'm taking them in this game
Scoring a lot of points.
against Nebraska.
Yeah, but I just don't. I think Nebraska's not going to score.
Take it to the bank. Michigan's gonna score more than 40 points.
Take it to the bank. No, I'm thinking Michigan just doesn't score. They score like 20, and Nebraska is 0. It's gonna be like 20-0. They'll cover. Michigan's covering the big line.
You're taking Michigan.
Yeah.
All right, next game.
Purdue, BC. Do you like BC?
The Eagles are favored by 6.5 at Purdue. Here's the little thing about me. I kind of like the Boston College Eagles, but I would take this game if the Eagles were favored by 16.5. So easily, Eagles by 6.5.
I watched Purdue first game of the year against Northwestern.
Yep.
They suck.
Yeah.
They suck.
They're 0-3,
They
and they're
suck.
not getting the first win soon.
Are they 0-3?
They're 0-3.
Yeah, BC's locking this. BC's really good. I would never.
Yeah.
I would never say that if I didn't actually think they were good
I know.
because I know you like BC.
Yeah.
BC's really good.
Anthony Brown at quarterback, A.J. Dillon at running back, our guy Kobe White catching balls.
Our guy Kobe White.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, Ohio State is favored by a whopping 35.5 points against Tulane.
whopping. I mean, this is you stay away from this.
35.5
game.
is a lot of
Stay away
points.
from this game. If you
That's 5 possessions.
you stay away.
I
I think Tulane's probably terrible, and it's at Ohio State, but I'm not touching.
I
this
think
game.
easy money right here is Tulane plus 35.5.
No.
Easy
No,
money.
I'll take Ohio State. I would stay away. No, that is not a good game. West Virginia, Kansas State. Will Greer is gonna throw 8 touchdowns,
Think
and I think 8, and it's minus 16.
so? Mm-hmm.
So I think you take that. No problem.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
no
I think
problem.
we can agree on
That's a pretty straightforward.
WVU by 16. Up to Virginia Tech is favored by 27.5 against Old Dominion.
They're going to Old Dominion. Old
You
Dominion,
know what?
electric atmosphere.
Here's
That's what I heard. I heard it's a tough atmosphere.
I heard Old Dominion's pretty good. I mean, 27.5 points.
Did you actually hear Old Dominion's
I heard they're pretty good. Yeah. I'm taking Old Dominion plus 27.
I'm
and a half.
taking Vautech. They handled Florida State
so?
week 1. DeAndre
That was week 1.
Francois.
This is week 4.
Is this week 4?
This is week 4.
This is week 4, not week 1.
Yep.
Then
That's
I'm,
what I-
then
that's
I'm
what I
taking
was
Old
told.
Dominion.
That's what I was told.
No, I'm sticking Vautech.
All right.
No problem. Vautech, no problem.
Miami, 26.5 point favorites against FIU. What do we like?
Turnover chain.
Think so?
Yeah, that's easy. That's an easy
How much
one.
is the turnover chain worth?
I don't know. More than 20 26.5 points.
The U by 26.5.
The U's going to bury him.
That's what I like.
They'll have defensive touchdown.
Duke is ranked.
Duke's
And
ranked? Oh, no.
does not appear to be a line for this game.
They don't have a line. Oh, because they're playing an FCS school.
Yep, we'll skip that one.
Oh, I mean, Duke. If you can get a line on that, Duke.
Oklahoma by 31.5 against Army.
Kyler Murray plays 2 sports. How do you feel? What would you talk about Kyler Murray? How would
No.
you have played? How would you have done that? You get drafted in the MLB, and then you're the quarterback at Oklahoma.
I think if
do
I'm
you
getting
play?
if I'm getting drafted in the MLB, and you're looking at the money they make compared to an NFL player, I'm going to the MLB every time.
I think
It's
so, right?
easy.
I think that's what he's gonna do, though. I think he's gonna play this season at Oklahoma, and then go to the MLB.
You would have to be a fool to choose the NFL over
You would have to
the
be a
MLB.
fool.
Guaranteed money in the MLB. Loads more money in the MLB.
No injuries.
No CTE in the MLB.
Well, CTE. I don't know about all that, but he's going to the MLB, right? You got to go to the MLB.
All right. Well, here's the deal
Can't
about
get
this
hurt
game.
in the MLB.
Army, you got to give them 31.5 points. I mean, the United States Army is not a bunch of bums who are going to go out there and lose by 32 points against Oklahoma. There's no water in Oklahoma. Okay, so the Army is not going to go out there and get schmucked by a bunch of farmers. Army in this one.
I think you're forgetting about water towers, because there's all kinds of water in Oklahoma. Those boys are going to be well hydrated.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be ready to kick some ass.
Well,
And
Mango,
they're not
hopefully,
playing.
well, Mango, hopefully they have Bobby Boucher on the sidelines
Oh,
for that.
God.
LSU is favored by 20 against Louisiana Tech.
Lock.
Louisiana State University by 20.
Louisiana State. Do you like Joe Burrow?
I do.
I think
Joe
he's,
Burrow's
I
the
think he's
man.
good. I think
He's
he's.
the
I
man.
think he's good. I think they got a quarterback. Obviously, it's only week 4.
How about that
but-
kicker? He's up from Titletown.
Oh yeah, we're
Yeah.
trying to get him on the pod.
Fingers crossed, guys.
There's no way There's no way he responds to our DMs.
It's true.
His DMs are probably loaded. He had a game-winning field goal last week.
Yeah. What do we got? Mississippi State by 10 against Kentucky.
Nick Fitzgerald is gonna. Oh, but Kentucky beat Florida this year.
That's true.
Kentucky,
Yeah, upsets happen though. Upsets happen.
I'm taking Mississippi State 'cause I think Mississippi State's actually good this year. I think they're the real deal.
Yeah, I'll take them by 10.
Oklahoma State, Texas Tech's a good game.
Ooh, 13 points? I like Texas Tech in this game.
It's in Oklahoma though.
Doesn't matter.
I think
Oklahoma's right next to Texas though, and that's where the Texas Tech mascots are from.
the Texas Tech mascots.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm taking Texas Tech plus 13 in this one.
I think I'm gonna take Oklahoma State minus 13.
Auburn by 29 against Arkansas. Let's see. Auburn just lost.
Arkansas stinks.
They are going to be hungry, all right? Like, they're going to need multiple Snickers bars. I'm taking Auburn by 29.
Yeah, they're not their self right now. They are not their self.
Washington by 17.5 against Arizona State.
Arizona State plus 17.5.
Arizona State is bad. Give me Washington.
This might be like recency bias because I took Michigan State the other week
Mm-hmm.
when they lost. When Michigan State lost, they're like 5-point favorites on the road, and I took. You gotta always take the home dog. That's what I'm doing now. Home dogs. But
Well, Arizona State's on the road.
except
but
for Kentucky, because I'm taking Mississippi State in that game.
Yep.
But Arizona State plus 17.5. I kind of like that.
Yep, and keep on taking the home dogs on the road.
Well, no, I was
Mango
just
from
talking.
Titletown.
I was talking about the home dog in the other game. In the.
All right, let's move over to the NFL. Thursday night, we got the Jets are traveling to Cleveland to take on the winless Browns. And the Browns are favored by 3. So here's what I'm thinking. I like Cleveland.
The Browns
gave
are
a-
favorites.
They gave us Josh Gordon, all right?
They did give us.
I
Josh
like 'em.
Gordon.
I want them to win a game. But there is no chance in heaven or hell that the Cleveland Browns, who have won one game in the last 2 years, are going to win this game by 3.
Like no chance.
There is a 0% chance.
If they win, they're gonna win by 1 or 2.
If you take Cleveland by 3, you're a fool. Jets plus 3.
No, they're gonna win. If they win, they will win by 1 point or 2 point, or they'll find their way to win by 2.5 points. But they are not winning by 3 or more than
Yep.
that.
They're not going to win.
They're not winning. But I mean, they're not covering. If they do win, there's no way.
Saints at Atlanta. Atlanta's favored by 3. easy, for me at least, to take New Orleans in this game.
New Orleans, really?
Yeah.
They suck.
Well, here's the deal.
Dude, they didn't cover last week against the Browns. 9.5 points. I think finally they're dogs. They're probably going to cover. So, you know what? I'm going to take them. I'm taking them too.
Well, here's the deal.
Atlanta sucks.
Last year, they were 0-2. And what did they do?
What did they do? I have no idea.
They fired off the cylinder, made the playoffs. They won, like, a bunch of games.
They run the table?
Run the table. Run the table.
Run the table.
So, I think Drew Brees is back.
Aaron
I think
Rodgers.
Sean Payton is back. They're not gonna have a close call again. I think they're gonna beat Atlanta
They're 1-1 right now?
1-1.
They've also seen the face of
Atlanta
God
beat-
with Fitzmagic.
Atlanta beat Carolina. They're cocky. Their heads are in the sky. They're like, we can do anything, and they're gonna face reality when the New Orleans Saints come up to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Mercedes-Benz Dome. Yeah. You know what? I'll take New Orleans.
Yep.
That
We got
Atlanta Stadium's crazy.
San
though.
Francisco at
Ooh.
Kansas City.
You know what's gonna suck for the Atlanta fans?
What's up?
Chick-fil-A is gonna be closed.
True.
Chick-fil-A is gonna
As
be
it is
closed.
on all Sundays. It's a
It's
holy
Sunday.
day.
It's a Sunday.
KC is favored by 5 as San Francisco comes in to Missouri.
To Missouri.
KC is good, but they
KC
don't
is
have a
so
defense.
good. Yeah, they're gonna win this game like 43-28 or something. It's
Jimmy
gonna be
G is
great.
good though. So
How would
5
you get
points.
43 points?
I'm thinking. I'll take KC by 5. I don't think San Francisco is gonna come within a score.
Yeah, no way.
Oakland's coming
at
up-
Miami.
Oakland's coming down to Miami. Miami's favored by 4.5. I don't know if it's easy for you, but I'm gonna take Miami by 4.5 easily. Oakland
like game-
stinks.
I like Gruden. I like
Oakland
Gruden.
stinks. Gruden is not up with
No.
the times. You can't. There's no room in the NFL for a coach like him anymore. I mean, it's not 1943 anymore.
I think you're wrong on this one.
Who are you taking?
I think Gruden's he's finally got the fire. It's
Mhm.
what they do last week. They played a very close game with Denver. Very close game. And
But that's a-
he's no.
That's a Denver team that beat the Seahawks by 3, and the Seahawks are bad. I mean, Russell Wilson is not getting it done.
Well, the Bears are good, and the Bears beat the Seahawks.
Yeah.
But that's beside the point. I think Oakland is gonna cover that spread, and they're gonna win the game by 10. And everyone's gonna be John Gruden's back, John Gruden this, John Gruden that, and you're gonna listen to this, and you're gonna be like, Mango called it.
All right.
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
waiting for it.
Saying right now,
As for now-
Oakland plus 4.5.
As for now, I'm taking Miami in this one.
Okay.
Buffalo is going up to Minnesota
16 and
by
a half
16
points.
and a half points.
God.
You might be thinking, that is a lot of points.
You know what I'm thinking?
That was my initial thought.
I'm
as well.
thinking Josh Allen. He's got really big hands.
Yep, looks good in shorts too.
You know what they say about big hands, big gloves,
Big
and
heart.
he's tall.
That's true. He
Josh Allen
tall.
is tall. And Josh Allen is going to cover a 16.5
Yeah.
point spread.
Well,
There is no way Minnesota loses this game, but there is no way they win by 17 points.
Well, I'm gonna take Minnesota by 16 and a half of this one
God.
because Kirk Cousins. I saw what he did against Green Bay. I saw
They
what he did on that.
tied.
I saw what he did on that final drive. All right, Minnesota's gonna cover. I'm gonna make some money off it, and I'm gonna Vike that. New trademark for Kirk Cousins.
Skull Vikes.
Indy at Philadelphia.
No line.
No
So
line
it's a
yet.
pick'em. Or is there no line out yet? Let's just take it as a pick'em.
Yeah, I'll take Indy in
I
this
feel
one.
like that's definitely not going to be pick'em though. Philly's going to be favorites.
Yep.
And I think you take Philly, right?
I'm gonna take Indy.
It's at home for Philadelphia. I mean, I'm taking Philly.
You know what? I do change my mind. I'm going Philly in this one.
Philly with whatever the spread is.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll
Green
take
Bay
it.
by 2.5, and they're in Washington.
Green Bay.
Yep.
Green
Yep.
Bay. Aaron Rodgers is like really good, but I think Washington's bad.
Yeah.
Like Alex Smith is a super average quarterback.
Yeah.
There's just nothing. There's nothing to it. You take Green Bay.
Since he's going up to Carolina by 3. Carolina's favored in this one, and I think I'm gonna take Cincy in this one. Cincy plus
I'm
3.
taking Cincy too. I like Cincinnati. I also took them on that Thursday night football game. I took the Ravens against them.
Yep.
And
that was a mistake.
They buried the Ravens. Buried the Ravens.
So yeah, I think it's Cincy in this one.
I like
Carolina just lost to
Cincy
Atlanta.
road dogs.
Tennessee at Jacksonville, no line yet. Whatever it is,
it's Jacksonville. Jacksonville just beat the Patriots.
They're good.
Jacksonville's the real deal.
Good.
Obviously, if you play them in the AFC Championship, that's a different story.
Yep.
Josh Gordon on the team. There's no way Jacksonville wins that game.
Oh yeah.
Beside the point, Jacksonville's
get Edelman back.
Jacksonville's going to beat Mike Vrabel.
Here's the deal. I mean, we can talk about this. I'll talk about this when we get to the Patriots game.
Okay.
Denver is in Baltimore, and the Ravens are favored by 5.5 in this one. I think you'd have to be insane to take the Ravens in this one.
Denver coming off a win.
They lost.
Oh, they lost to who?
Oakland. Denver lost to Oakland.
I thought Oakland won that game. Denver won that game.
No.
Are you sure? Oh, Denver won by 1. Oakland won by 1. Right?
Oh wait, no, Denver did win.
Yeah, I thought. No, wait, I'm gonna look.
Denver
How do we not
win.
know this?
No, Denver won. I think.
I said Denver won earlier, and you didn't correct me.
No, you're right. Denver did win. Well, anyways, Denver 2. Oh yeah, Denver 2-0.
Denver won on the
Denver 2-0.
Denver.
Plus 5.5 against the Ravens. Easy. That's easy money. If you want to go out and be a millionaire, bet like $500,000 on Denver.
Yeah, Denver won by 1.
We'll reinsure you if you lose, but there is no way.
We are not reinsuring anybody if they lose $500,000. If we had $500,000,
we'll see.
All right, Denver road dogs.
Giants playing Houston. Houston's favored
Giants,
by 3.5.
I loved the Giants against the Cowboys last week. I thought I was like, they play this game every week.
Yep.
There's no way
Houston
the Giants
by 3.5 in this one.
Yeah, you take Houston.
Here's the deal with the Giants.
Saquon.
They went into the draft last year like they were a team coming off a playoff berth. They drafted a running back when they needed a quarterback.
I think you're wrong about that.
They're a rebuilding team who took a running back with their third pick. You can't do that.
Saquon. That's Saquon. He could probably play quarterback. Did you see those legs?
Yeah, they're big, but
he's got big legs.
You can't do that if you're the Giants. They made a mistake in the draft. They should have picked a QB.
Saquon's fast. He's fast. He's strong.
Sam Darnold is going to be laughing at them from the other locker room for the next 20 years.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is true. He
right.
also might
get
his laughing on the Pats, which would be scary.
Up to 4:05 p.m. We got LA versus LA. I'm taking LA in this one.
LA's a lock.
Rams by 7 is what I have.
I'm taking the Los Angeles Football Rams.
Yep.
They are good.
You hate to be the Chargers.
It's
unbelievable. You have 16 away games. It stinks, really. Last week I'm watching. 2 weeks ago I'm watching Chargers versus KC, and all I see in San Diego is a sea of red. If you're a Chargers fan in LA, it's got to suck to be you.
Oh yeah. No, I think the Rams are crazy because you watch them and they throw the ball and you're like, wow, like this is a pretty good team, like throwing the ball, and then next thing you know, they have the best running back in the league.
Yes.
Todd Gurley.
Yep. So easy Rams by 7.
And then their defense is crazy.
Oh
the Dominican Sue, Aaron Donald,
Talib,
keep Talib, and they have Marcus Peters, don't they?
Yeah.
No, they are stacked.
Okay.
They are, and McVay's a good coach too.
Chicago is favored by 4.5 against Arizona.
Arizona's terrible. I love
same Arizona
Chicago.
team that's lost by double digits both weeks. Didn't get to the got to the 50-yard line once last week.
Trubisky
against Khalil Mack. Chicago by 4.5 all the way.
I love Mitch Trubisky. I think a lot of people are doubting Mitch Trubisky, especially like Bears fans.
Well, here's the deal. He likes to go by Mitchell now. He announced that actually when he was being drafted. Let's just try to be politically correct here.
Mitchell Trubisky is a great quarterback.
He's a football player. Would you deny it? Mitchell Trubisky is a football player.
He's a football player.
He can't throw to the left side of the field to save his life, but he's a football player.
He's a winner. Bears are winning this game.
Slice the field in half. Mitchell Trubisky is an all-pro quarterback. You only play on the right side.
Yeah, true.
Dallas is in Seattle.
Oh my God.
Seattle's favored by 3.
That is the worst game.
I'm taking the underdog in this one. Cowboys plus 3. Seattle, they need to figure things out. They're bad.
I think Dallas needs to figure things out.
Dallas just won. Offense was clicking against the Giants.
Dude, I think they're bad. I think the Bears are better than you think. I think the Seahawks are better than you think. I'm taking the Seahawks -3. I think Dallas stinks.
Seattle's got to figure themselves out. They need to find out who they are because Russell Wilson's just not getting it done. The O-line's just not getting it done. Defense is the only one showing up.
Yeah, true.
Barely.
I'm taking Seattle, but I don't feel good about that game at all.
I feel pretty confident that Dallas is going to cover. Lock of the century, 8:20 Sunday night prime time. New England is in Detroit against the 0-2 Lions and Matt Patricia, favored by a doozy, 7 points.
If you think Belichick, loses this game ever,
you know what this game kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of the Cincy game in 2014.
I was thinking of something else. It's like a heavy favorite.
No, I'm thinking the Cincy game in 2014. This is going to be their statement game. Who are you? Who are you, Tom Brady? Who are you, Bill Belichick? Josh Gordon is probably going to play. Not going to know the playbook.
No, he's definitely not going to play. They'll play him 5 snaps or something.
He's not going to
go run a streak.
Not going to know the playbook all that well. Run streaks all the way.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
Yeah, he'll probably play 4 snaps.
Here's the problem with New England in the playoffs. That if you're another team, you have Gronk, you have Gordon. You double Gordon, Gronk's 1-on-1. You double Gronk, Gordon's 1-on-1. I mean, pick your poison.
Yeah, true. Vertical
dink
threat.
and dunk and dink and dunk.
Yeah, it is gonna be a problem. I would really hate to be the Jaguars now because now you've pissed off Brady, you've pissed off Belichick.
You know what the Jaguars
pissed off
did?
Gronk.
They didn't win a game. All they did was they placed that little chip on Tom Brady's shoulder.
No, all they did was just steal their destiny. Now they're gonna lose either in the divisional round, or they're gonna lose in the AFC Championship.
Definitely.
Blake Bortles will never throw 300
I can
yards
see them
again.
pulling a Steelers. With the Steelers
They'll probably
last
lose
year.
to the Steelers again.
No, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they pull a Steelers, what the Steelers did last year. So the Jags are in the divisional round. They're already thinking about New England in the title game, and then they lose. They lose this week.
All right, the last game that we
Monday
got
night.
Monday night.
Steelers traveling to Tampa Bay, and they're Pittsburgh's favored by 3.
Fitz magic.
Sorry, if I'm reading this right, I believe I see a winless team on the road is favored by 3 against a 2-0 team.
Dude,
you would have. I'm not gonna say you'd have to be insane to take the Steelers. I'm gonna say, if you're someone that enjoys not having any money, then sure, take the Steelers. But for now, I like money. I'm taking Tampa Bay
you
plus 3.
You want to lose your money, you bet against Fitzmagic.
Yeah.
I think that's all there is to it.
Fitzmagic is here.
He is now.
He's not leaving. He's here to stay. So there we go.
That's all we got.
And that's all for this episode.
The Party Mango
Look
show.
forward to next week because we might just have a little surprise for you at the end of it.
We do have a little surprise next week.
A little hint for you is just, I don't know, watch out for the Harvard Crimson this week.
Watch out for the Harvard Crimson this week. That's the Tony Mango show.
That's us. All right, we'll see you next week.
Good first episode. We'll see you next week.